Okay, I'm going to create a fan blade using the coil command. So to do that, I want to first give a central axis for the fan blade, or for the fan. Um, and so I start the 2D sketch, choose a plane to draw on, and I'm just going to make a circle for the central axis. Choose a circle, let's put it right at the center, drag it out to, doesn't matter the size. And there's our circle. And now I'm going to finish that 2D sketch and make that into, whoops, make 3D model, extrude it. So we've got a central axis. Okay, good enough. And I'll just use whatever dimensions are already there. You can obviously change the height and radius, etc. of this. So there's, I'm going to attach a fan blade to that. So I'm going to start the blade as just a 2D rectangle, and then we will extrude it using the coil action. So I need to first draw it. So I need to go back to a 2D sketch, but I need to choose the right plane. In order to choose the right plane, I need to draw it on the plane that intersects the center of this cylinder. So I need to, on the left-hand side, drop down some of these. There we go. So this, that plane I could draw it on, or that plane, or that plane. Nope, not that plane though. So let's do that plane. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a rectangle attached to the bottom of the, let's see if I can do that. Yeah, there we go. Attached to the bottom of this. There's a rectangle. Finish my rectangle. And so now I'm just going to finish that drawing. So now you can see I've got a 2D rectangle attached to this 3D central axis. Now I'm going to draw a coil. Notice that when I choose coil, it's going to make it automatically chose last used up here. So that's the rectangle that's attached to the side of this that we can't see. And I am simply going to, I need to select an axis in which to coil it around. And the axis is that central axis. We need to coil it around the central axis. So here where it says select axis, again, I'm going to go over here to the left-hand menu, select axis, click on that. X-axis, nope, not that axis. Y-axis, see, I selected the axis by accident, so I'm going to delete that axis, try again. Select axis, and y-axis, what am I doing? Select axis, y-axis, nope, wrong one, wrong axis, that's not the one I want to curl it around. Delete that. That must be the z-axis. Oh, we can see down here, that is the z-axis, the center of the cylinder. So again, select axis. I guess, okay, that blue line underneath select axis tells me that's what I'm doing. Z-axis, there we go. Now it's going to coil around the cylinder. We can choose various, how far it goes. You can mess around with these numbers, but I'm just going to click OK with whatever numbers. Look, we have now created some kind of sort of screw. You can call that a fan blade around a central axis, if that's the kind of fan that you want to create. And that doesn't have to be as big, right? So I can go ahead and undo that. And I can go back and again do the coil, select the axis, the z-axis. Whoops, I did unselected. Select the axis, choose the z-axis, and now let's see, what if I make this smaller? So the pitch has to do with how far up the axis is going to go, and the revolution is how far around the axis. So I guess 1 UL, it must be 1 revolution. I'm not 100% sure, but let's just do 0.5. 0.5, and again, I have to select the axis, the z-axis, and click OK, and now I've got a blade of sorts that goes halfway around. And we could do we could do 0.1 and do a tenth of the way around, etc. So now, if I like this kind of blade, which may not be the kind of blade you're looking for your turbine, I can use that as is. I can change the various things about it, the pitch, the rotation around the central axis, etc. Or if I want to just do multiples of them, I can then choose that, and I can choose the circular pattern, and do I have to choose it again? Features, choose that, okay. Rotation axis, and again, we're going to rotate around the z-axis, and we're going to let's make 3 of them. 3, I guess I need to choose the feature. There we go. Okay. The feature is what's going to be repeated 3 times around the axis, and click OK. And now I know it looks weird, but it was just an example of repeating a single blade 3 times around the axis. That's this circular pattern function that I used there.